A happy Monday to you, sports fan. Glad you could be here. I'm Adam Deal. This is the Proview Rundown in the Proview studios, along with the crew in the zoo. It's a big Monday here, especially for the guys, because half of them are Bronco fans in there. So, I mean, Alden, are we feeling good? You got your hat, you got your sweatshirt. Jay Pole, you're not repping anything. Josh Brown, you're happy, right?
Superchargers!
And then there's Josh Luna. Luna, the Redskins didn't play. You like the Raiders too, right? Yeah, They got to win. I mean, so there you go.
Get out of here.
And guys, all smiles over here, right? The Dallas Cowboys, big
little
time.
kick.
We'll actually talk. I want to ask these guys how they're going to stop Patrick Mahomes a little bit later. But we got high school sports to get into and a couple of games that we did Friday night right here on Proview Networks. We'll start with actually the game of the week, My 50 TV. Now, Roswell came in the #1 ranked team in 5A. Berlin off a bad loss against PV. Could they bounce back at home? (35-8), Roswell is for real in 5A. By the way, Los Lunas went and lost to Goddard, so Goddard, Roswell are going to play a little bit later in the season. Artesia beats Lovington. That's all one district, right? So it'll be really interesting. I think the three top teams might be in one district as Los Lunas tries to figure things out without Nick Garland. We'll find out how healthy he is. Maybe hearing that it could be worse, so we hope he's okay. But we do know that Roswell is very, very good. Now, the El Dorado Eagles, they lost their quarterback, Gabe Smith, right? So they're trying to rebound and adjust as Nick Petty starting. Can the junior get it done? Can he fill those shoes and keep El Dorado at least coherent until the playoffs start? They're taking on Del Norte.
6'1", 190, and that's what you don't want to happen. And perhaps the ball going out of the end zone is for the best. Snap, handoff, Gorey near side, has a hole and an excellent open field tackle made there by number 8, Hunter Litherland.
Outstanding play by the safety. He comes up and makes a play.
Jamal, man, this beat is crazy.
That Gorey is not in any trouble by the breaking free, going the distance. That's Zach Hoffman, and did he get in? No, they're going to say he was down.
Oh man, this meat is crazy.
It's going to be a direct snap to Hoffman, and he just takes the corner and gets in. Another touchdown for El Dorado. Place is good. And he looks to have squeaked it in. Snap, and there's Gorey. He is gone. Here he gets the snap. Free blitzer coming his way, but that was by design. It's the halfback screen, and Gorey is gone. Oh, and that's another high snap, and that is the absolute worst nightmare for Long, as he's got to take that one out the back of the end zone for snap. Now Petty crossing route over the middle. It's caught. There's Trey Dudon. Trey Dudon breaks 2 tackles.
Whoa.
He's still going. That's going to be on the top 10 plays of the week. Touchdown, El Dorado. That was punt there.
They have a solid run.
Zach Hoffman. Zach Hoffman, he's got to beat the punter. He does. He's got to beat Gomez now. And he doesn't. But he will be marked down at the They'll hand it off. And it's another touchdown.
46-16 the final. El Dorado with the big victory against Del Norte. We'll see if they can get right as they get ready. They'll have a bye week, and then they've got La Cueva on a Thursday night that'll be here on Proview Network. So large test out in front of them. Let's see what Coach Dotson could do to get his team prepared. Listen, when we return, we'll go over our top 10 poll and see some of the matchups and how teams did this last week. It's all right here on the Rundown.
It's time to make your plans to be at New Mexico's premier annual sports event. The 13th annual New Mexico Bowl is Saturday, December 15th, high noon at Dreamstyle Stadium. I'm Jeff Symbieta, Executive Director of the New Mexico Bowl. Be with us as once again college football's bowl season kicks off right here in Albuquerque. Bring your friends, bring your colleagues, host your holiday party at the New Mexico Bowl. It's annually one of the most exciting games of college football's postseason. Bottom line, it's a whole lot of fun. Visit NewMexicoBowl.com or call 925-5999, the New Mexico Bowl, where bowl season begins.
It's hard for a child to learn when they're hungry or being abused at home. Let's stop blaming teachers for problems they didn't create. I'm Steve Pierce. My mom loved teaching, but now Santa Fe asks teachers to be truant officers or social workers. Let our teachers teach, fix our broken test system, and put more money into classrooms. Good teachers don't give up on their kids. As governor, I will not give up on our teachers.
This is Coach Borrego of the Charlotte Hornets. Hello to all you parents out there in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I want to congratulate 38 years for the AYBL. You guys are doing a great job. You've shaped a lot of lives, young men and women, and you'll continue to do that. Parents, get involved, sign your kid up. It's a great program. It helped shape who I am today, helped shape me as a basketball player, as a coach. So get out there, sign them up. Have a great season. Good luck to everybody.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at Proview Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas service. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
I'm Troy Lefane, head coach of the USL New Mexico franchise, and you're watching Proview Sports.
Back to the Proview studios. A happy Monday to you. Going over the week that was in high school sports. Jay Paul, I'm going to bring you into the conversation, my man, because you got to see Roswell directing the game, the My 50 game. This is the second time that we've seen Roswell. Both times really impressive. Justin Carrasco running the football, and Valenzuela was throwing that rock around. These guys have weapons. Roswell's really good.
I definitely agree. The run game is strong, and they're really all about focusing on winning. Obviously, they really love to win, but I'm surprised they put Garley at a standstill. I don't know if he was injured or not, and then come to Belen with Casillas, shut Casillas down, and it looked like Casillas just didn't want it. He just didn't have he was shut down. As AJ from Buffalo Wild Wings said, he looked super stagnant and like shook. But
I'm with you.
Let's hope they can fix it.
Well, Roswell, I think, clearly the #1 team, at least right now in 5A, though, albeit Dartesia's getting better, and that's someone that they're going to have to face. And then Goddard also is undefeated so far. So, I mean, I guess you can't count them out. Piedravista obviously playing better football as well. I think 5A is interesting. There's a lot of good teams that could kind of make a run. But Roswell looked really, really good. Alden, I'm going to throw it to you now. What do you think about Nick Petty and El Dorado? Is this a team that can at least hold serve for a while and hope that Gabe Smith can return in the playoffs?
I think so, Adam. It was hard to really tell because they were playing a Del Norte squad who's been almost mercy ruled almost 2 or 3 times this season already. Their offense was looking in full swing. I mean, yeah, they'd rather have Smith, but Petty was doing all right. He was holding it down. I think he did exactly. He stayed within himself, Adam, and they should have. If they would have played the second half, because he didn't even play the second half. Starters didn't even play the second half. So it's going to be interesting to see how El Dorado does once they get to district. I think that's really the measuring stick.
Next game, they'll have a bye, and their next game is against La Cueva. Is this El Dorado team a team that can beat La Cueva without Gabe Smith?
I don't know. It's hard, but I mean, I thought La Cueva would go up to Rio Rancho and blow them out last week. I think it was last week, but I don't think that they could hang with La Cueva's D. But I mean, that's why we strap them up and play them.
All right, well, speaking of strapping up and playing, I mean, how about your Denver Broncos, my man? Are they going to strap up and play tonight? Home against the red-hot Patrick Mahomes, the untouchable Patrick Mahomes, the I can't not score a touchdown Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, there's a reason, Adam, why I went full Broncos today, because we're going to need every ounce of luck we can get. As a diehard Bronco fan, I think it's gonna be a tough Monday night. Our corners are bad right now. Case Keenum is 8 for 5, 8 interceptions. But I mean, the real problem, Adam, is that offensive line. They didn't do anything this whole offseason to fix the offensive line, and it's coming to bite them.
Hold on. I feel like there should be a little bit more optimism here, though, because your only loss right now is to the Ravens at Baltimore, which is a tough place to play. And Baltimore's proven that they're pretty good. And so you're 2-1. You're mile high in Denver against the rival Chiefs. I mean, come on. You've been waiting for this moment. Where's the optimism here?
It's just, I'd say the last 4 games we've lost by like a total like 110 to like 10. So they've blown us out pretty much every time. We just don't have an answer for Kelsey. We don't have an answer for Tyreek Hill, Kareem Hunt. Now they got Sammy Watkins too. We just don't. When we lost Talib this offseason, he was a big loss for us. None of our corners can pressure. At least play bump and run. And so
I feel
it's tough.
Reverse psychology. I feel like you're trying to downplay, and the Broncos are going to win. And Alden on Wednesday, when you see Alden again, he's going to be ecstatic.
Yeah, that's how we did it with when we were in the Super Bowl against the Panthers, if you remember. I was down all week saying that they were going to just get destroyed, and it worked. So maybe it'll work again.
Von Miller jersey tonight?
Oh yeah, I'll rock it all day. Might as well.
And then JB, are you happy over there? Great, solid performance against those San Francisco 49ers with a backup quarterback. A team that could barely field a team, but you win by 2. Congratulations.
Hey, a win's a win. And obviously the toughest division in football, the AFC West. I mean, we got the Chiefs, the Broncos, Chargers. The Raiders didn't look bad. I mean, the Chargers 2-2. Hey, it's better than 0-4 from last year. It's all positive steps, Adam. We're positive here. A win's a win.
Just like Adam, how your Cowboys beat the hottest team in football yesterday, the Detroit Lions, man.
Detroit coming off the mega blowout against the New England Patriots. You guys may have heard of them. So Detroit, pretty good football team, I think. So a solid blow by Dak Prescott and my man Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
Break time. We're going to go over the top 10 poll. There's a couple of high school games that we got to talk about in 6A in just a moment.
The Barley Room, a proud sponsor of Proview Networks for over 9 years, is pleased to introduce Black Iron Catering. From weddings and family reunions to birthdays and office parties, Black Iron Catering is perfect for any event. Contact Jamie at 505-459-8259 and book your event today. Black Iron Catering. Let us bring our kitchen to you.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network. Car Crafters, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Locally loved restaurants like Farina Pizzeria, Farina Alto, and the Artichoke Cafe are the perfect venue for your next event. Farina Alto has traditional Italian food, plus handcrafted cocktails in a beautiful Northeast Heights location. Farina Pizzeria with a downtown vibe, amazing affordable wines, and local beer. And the Artichoke Cafe has set the standard for casual fine dining since 1989. Visit our family of restaurants and see what fine dining is all about.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Back to action here on the Proview Rundown. We're going to get into what the top 10 poll is and some of the games, some of the teams that won. But first, a friend of the show, friend of Proview Networks, and a guy that is excelling next level. We wanted to show it here for the University of New Mexico, Marcus Williams. This was on Saturday from Cleveland High School.
Touchdown, New Mexico! Marcus Williams.
He's been player of the game for so many different sports for us in football and in basketball, and it's fun to watch him excel at the next level. He has done a great job. Isn't it, guys? Marcus Williams is our guy, and he's continuing to do it. In fact, I wanted to bring this up, and everyone talks about New Mexico sports and how maybe we don't have those next level athletes. Well, check this out on Saturday. This is how many players were doing something to the D1 level in football. Keyshawn Banks and Jordan Bird playing for San Diego State University and getting time, both of them. Okay, Zach Gentry with another nice game. He had a touchdown and 40 yards receiving. Not a touchdown this week, I'm sorry. He had a touchdown the week before, but 40 yards receiving this week and just continues to do really well. That's Zach Gentry. You have, you've got Zach Hermans, who's the starting offensive lineman for Purdue. How about this? Alan Branch's brother, Desmond Branch, is a starting defensive end for Georgia Tech, having a great season right now. You just saw Marcus Williams do fantastic for New Mexico from Cleveland High School. Cam Miller from Las Cruces, he is playing great right now. He's a DB for the Lobos. So all of these players coming in, playing next level. Don't tell me that this state can't produce those D1 athletes, because look how many of them are out there. Oh, and by the way, Henry Haddis, starting offensive lineman for Stanford right now. So, I mean, guys, we got a ton of talent. It's great to see.
Keep some of these guys here in the state. That would be really nice.
It's difficult.
But I would also like to say about my man Marcus Williams. I loved watching him play against my man Ryan Jones back in basketball when they played basketball together. Regardably one of the not if the greatest Cleveland team basketball ever. Nope. That was a dirty 1-2 combo, Adam. And he's also playing D1 basketball too up in Massachusetts, I think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we just stayed with football there, but there's so many D1 athletes right now. Ryan Jones is actually doing an incredible job. Last year, I think he was averaging 17 points. He's poised to have a pretty big senior season. So yes, absolutely, all these kids are doing really well right now. It's just, we wanted to point it out because take a look. All these kids playing D1. Don't tell me that our athletes don't get a chance here and do something special, because they are in New Mexico. Moving on, let's take a look at that top 10 poll real quick. And yeah, so Cleveland, you know, they had a bye week this week. They're going to hang out and they're going to take on Atrisco as they start to play. La Cueva, they absolutely smashed Albuquerque High School. You saw El Dorado beat Del Norte. Centennial stays unbeaten. They beat Carlsbad in a tight game, by the way, at the Field of Dreams. Volcano Vista, you saw how good they looked on Thursday against Sandia. How about that, guys? Hobbs, they go and smash Las Cruces to the Field of Dreams. So Hobbs going to make a name for themselves now. I think it's the two-team race, I bet, is you're going to see Hobbs and you're going to see Centennial maybe battle it out. Mayfield might have something to say about that, though, as Mayfield beat Oñate. They are undefeated in district play. In the Cibola Cougars, they have a monster game against Rio Rancho coming up this week. Carlsbad, I think, going to find themselves out of that top 10 now as they keep losing. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Adam, I'm really impressed with Hobbs. They're really the low radar team so far in this top 10. 4 through 6 is it's a very tight race there from 4 to 6. I feel like all of those teams are kind of in that middle class of teams, and yeah.
I love everything you said. The ending was the best part of it, that ending right there. Listen, I think we're going to find out about Volcano Vista in the next 2 weeks. I think we're going to really find out about Volcano Vista. And then I think Hobbs and Centennial are going to teach us everything. and we're going to know who the teams that can compete with La Cueva and Cleveland. I'm very curious if El Dorado can still be there. But this kind of made it interesting. It's really made it interesting as we get out here. But appreciate Alden, appreciate you, Jay Pohl, appreciate you, Josh Luna, Josh Brown, fellas. You gonna get that win? Broncos gonna get the win? I say Broncos win tonight, 24-20. Out of here.